Um, since we were children, we have seen how wildfires and floods affect families and communities in Córdoba. Every year, thousands of people face these events that can change their life in a matter of hours.
In Córdoba, communities face cycle threats for wildfires and flash floods, but the others that exist today are too general. They don't reflect the real risk in your area. This is why we develop Monterey's, aligned with SDGs 11, 13, and 3, because a city cannot be sustainable and cannot protect people's health if it can't anticipate its own climate risk. Apps like AccuWeather give you raw data without context. Specialized tools like Visual Alarm are impossible to understand without technical training.
Multiris is an app that transforms the complexity of weather data into clear, accessible prevention recommendations, notifying, guiding, and empowering people to make informed decisions before it's too late.
The main problem is the gap between the complex meteorological data and the community participation. When Multiris is open, the main screen uses two independent artificial intelligence models to process data from citizen science weather stations, the closest and more up to date to the user, calculating the hyperlocal risk in useful time, and estimating an average vulnerability. The interface displays risk levels for floods and fires in simple terms, and with a tap on the screen, the user can access a clear explanation of how our AI calculated their risk level. It also shows local meteorological data and the forecast for the next 2 days. In addition, Suki informs from which station the data is obtained. Muteris notifies, guides, and empowers users to act in time.
People often don't realize how vulnerable they actually are. Suki provides recommendations, safety tips, and useful information about fires, floods, and other similar situations. From this screen, you can also access a game where, by answering questions in 60 seconds, people can see if their risk level might be higher than estimated. We inform the community and provide them with tips to make decisions before it's too late.
We design multi-rigs to be usable by entire communities. In the settings screen, the user has the opportunity to customize the app, change the language, toggle dark mode, manage notifications, and set emergency contact buttons with local numbers. There's also a step-by-step tutorial where Suki walks you through the app and its functionalities, and a disclaimer so users understand the tool's scope and limitations.
We met with Marcelo Garcia, a researcher at CONICET, who advised us to assume a medium vulnerability baseline in our model, balancing technical rigor with social impact. We also validated we also validated our project with Fabian Fresia, Director of Training at Civil Defense, who emphasized the impact of making this data visible and proposed integrating multi-risk into the network of municipal schools.
Sebastian Monsu, an innovation expert, highlighted the value of our solution lies not only in the raw data, but in the process risk intelligence. Furthermore, we adapt our interface based on user surveys, using local terminology and larger buttons to make the solution more intuitive to use.
Multiris is a for-profit social enterprise designed to be financially scalable. Our first revenue stream is a B2C model. We offer municipalities an annual subscriptions to institutional dashboards for monitoring their weather stations. To expand without a high upfront cost, we use a crowdfunding model where citizens can adopt a station in their community. Long term, our most profitable model is the data intelligence, selling geolocated risk estimated to insurance companies and to agricultural sectors.
And to ensure our impact, we allocate 60% of our net profits to installing stations and providing educational workshops in vulnerable communities. Because when the right information arrives at the right time, we have a real opportunity to change the course of history. Multiris not only protects people, but we're also raising climate awareness. The app is available now on the Google Play Store. Download it today and take the first step to protect your community.